Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking about my game that I've been developing in VR. It's a VR shooter, and today I'm going to be showcasing three main mechanics to my game. First, the gun mechanics, second, the movement system, and lastly, the cover system. So let's get right into it. First, let me talk to you about the gun mechanics. So in front of me here are three magazines and a gun. To grab the gun, all you have to do is put your hand where you want to grab it and press the grip button. Once you press the grip button, it'll snap in your hand, and you can shoot with the trigger button. When the gun runs out of ammo, you will hear a clicking sound like this every single time you press the trigger. This indicates that it's out of ammo and needs to be reloaded. To reload, there are two steps. First, you have to release the magazine, and then insert a new magazine in there. To release the magazine, if the gun is connected to your right hand, you would be pressing the A button on the right controller. And if you're using your left hand, then it'd be the X button on the left controller. So first I'm going to release the magazine like that. So now the magazine is out, indicates I can insert a new magazine to reload. I'm going to grab this magazine here, and then insert it. And now the gun's fully reloaded. And I can shoot again. I'm going to reload again, like that. The reason I chose to use this system is because I really want to immerse the player in the use of the gun to make him have to actually release the magazine and insert a new one to reload, as opposed to just pressing a button. In addition to the gun mechanic system here that I showed you, there are two sockets to your left here and to your right hip here that you can put items in. This allows the player to carry items that are of interest throughout the level without having to hold on to them. For instance, if I want to carry this magazine here, I just grab it, put it into a slot, press the grip button to let go, and it'll go right into place. If I were ever to need get a gunfight where I need to reload, I can quickly grab the magazine and reload. Okay, so next, let me talk about the movement system. The movement system has two parts to it. First is locomotion, and then the second one is what I call a waypoint system. So the locomotion is very intuitive, just as you would expect in any first-person shooter. Use the control stick to move forward, backwards, right, and left. And just like you'd see in any other first-person shooter game, this movement is relative to the direction the camera is facing. So if I was facing this direction, then my forward is this way, backwards this way, right's this way, and left is this way. So now let's talk about the second half of this movement system, and that is the waypoint system. The waypoint system works like so. I press a button, and then when I press the button, a trajectory shoots out that has a target at the end. The target at the end indicates a spot that I will be moving to upon letting go of my button. So if I let go at this time, I'll slowly move towards this target. Regardless of which direction I'm looking at, I'll still be able to smoothly move towards that mark. This allows the player to do things like run and gun without having to worry about having the stick pointed in the right direction relative to where he's looking. Because the player could be frantically looking in many directions at any given time, or in very quick succession. And to adapt the control stick to that type of frantic movement can be quite cumbersome. So a waypoint system like this allows the player to quickly look, to check his environment, to get into cover, while still be assured that he'll move towards the location that he wants to go. So next, let me show you the cover system in this game. Oh, and in this movement system, let me remind you, if you want to cancel the waypoint at any time, you just have to push a little bit on the stick in some direction. So say I want to move there, but then I want to stop. Then I can press backwards, or I press forward, left, or right to cancel it. Once it's canceled, you'll see that the waypoint disappears. And that tells you that you're now in locomotion. Okay, so next let me talk to you about my room scale cover system. So how does the room scale cover system work? The room scale cover system just utilizes the room scale that player has to allow him to get in cover and get in and out of cover safely. So for instance, in my case, I have a room scale that I can see I have this much room to work with. That means I can get out of cover into that area to look ahead or to shoot ahead. And then if the enemy attacks me, or if I want to get back in cover, I can quickly move back physically in the physical world back into cover here. So let me show that in action here. So I can first of all peek around the corner like this. And I can see that there are two enemies up ahead. If I want to take shots at them, I can stand out in cover like this, take my shots, and if they were to shoot at me, or if I want to get back in cover to reload, I can just step back in, and I'm now in safe cover. So I can reload, and then get back out and shoot him. The other part of this cover system is that it's relative to your body's height. So in other words, cover this tall, I can stand here and be in cover. But if I didn't have this pillar here, instead I just had this base here, in order to get in cover, I would have to actually crawl and crouch down in order to make sure I get in cover. And then if I would want to look over or peek over or shoot, I would have to peek over physically a little bit in order to shoot and get around it. If the cover is a lot lower, then you might even have to be laying down on the ground. So that, everyone, is my VR game and the main components, main mechanics to it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you like this game and you'd like to try it out, please feel free to download it at my website, davidkzhu.com. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.